I got so desperate that I want to try just anything. Just, I don't care. Just let me try something. I was always in the search to find that key to get better. It helped me tremendously. I would definitely recommend this to everybody. Having the energy back to do things in my life like I want to. And that's been the biggest blessing of doing the takeoff. I think it was end of 2016, November, December-ish, where I started to feel not very well and spend the remaining year, like 17, trying to figure out what's going on with my body and trying to see why is it acting in a way that's, so whatever I tried at that time.
Didn't work.
What was that? No.
Sorry, I wondered what symptoms you had.
The major symptom it started off with was indigestion, GERD, and then it trickled down into brain fog where I couldn't think, I couldn't function. And then it went into eczema, it went to different rashes, it went to inability for me to be able to eat anything. So I went to gluten-free diet and went dairy-free diet and then all sorts of diets. And eventually I went to a point where I couldn't eat anything. I couldn't even drink because it would give me feelings of, the major feeling was anything I would eat, I would have internal shakiness. And I would feel that out. So a lot of dizziness, vertigo, and then total weakness. So I had to lay down. So anything I ate, I would have to lay down. And slowly I would have to be in bed pretty much all the time because I could not function. Internally, I would be feeling like panic attacks. I would be feeling dizziness. I would be feeling brain fog. And I would be feeling all sorts of external manifestation through my skin. So I have a lot of these red rashes, especially on my scalp, inside on my face, on my chest. It just started to grow and grow more and more. And so, so I started different diets at that time. That didn't work. To do all sorts of supplements. That didn't work. Went to different kinds of doctors, traditional doctors, conventional doctors. Took antibiotics, took stuff for the stomach, and then did all the herbal stuff, Chinese medicine, Ayurvedic medicine, just you name it. I tried to do all sorts of things to get better until around December time of, I think 2017 it was, where I just collapsed fully. I had to do something different and drastic. So this is where I stumbled upon the Gerson therapy, and I started to do that. And while I was trying to look at Gerson, I was looking at, because Gerson was so harsh on my body, I also thought that I need to do something else besides that. And so my daughter, of course, I went to a dentist, and the dentist recommended the Buteyko breathing. So I looked into that. I didn't pay attention. I thought, how can just breathing do so much for your body? And so I just brushed it off for a while because I didn't believe that some breathing technique can do anything for you. Like, that makes no sense. I need more something, because my background is in medicine as well. I need something to do for the body in terms of some chemicals or compounds. But some breathing is it's a joke. Get out of here. So I just went on, but then I got so desperate that I want to try just anything. Just, I don't care. Just let me try something. I was always in the search to find that key to get better. So anyhow, so I signed up with the Buteyko. I think I don't remember exact timing when it was, but within I think first week of that training, I saw an immediate drastic change in my energy level. So from my brain fog, fatigue, inability to move, to do anything, I suddenly, right after the takeout, feel a spurt of energy. So, and I was taught that before in medicines that energy level indication that the body is starting to function properly. Your mitochondria is breaking down your fats and your carbohydrates properly, turning it into ATP, making energy, hence you can heal. So in my mind, I have this medical background where I'm thinking, okay, energy equals something's working inside. So there's something to this breathing that, crazy as it sounds, you don't breathe. So breathing technique means not breathing. Actually made sense the first week, and then I just continued to stay with Buteyko for I think a year or two. I don't remember exactly, but it took stages and it took it took time for me to get to where I needed to be with my exercises with the takeover, but I did immediately saw results, and they were really big in the beginning. Then they kind of plateaued and stayed consistent in how I improved. And so I think I had an immediate sort of detoxification. Everything went out, and then my body went into healing phase. And then I just continued to do that throughout my time with you guys. It's been years now. And so my symptoms have decreased tremendously since starting with Takeo. I would say most of them actually are gone. My fatigue is gone, my brain's fogging is gone, my reactions to foods are pretty much gone. I can eat pretty much anything now. The most important part, what I like about this all, is that I'm full of energy again. I'm a very high-driven, very busy guy, and I do a lot of stuff. And for me, not to have energy, that was the most devastating thing I can think about. And so having the energy back to do things in my life like I wanted to, or like I want to, that's been the biggest blessing of doing the Takeo. It helped me tremendously. I would definitely recommend this to everybody. I just got married a few months ago, so my wife is doing it now, and my parents should be back in the States soon now. I'm gonna ask them to do the Takeo as well. There's definitely tremendous benefits in Takeo. It definitely helped me in overall my health and my pursuit in healthy lifestyle. It should be part of everybody's daily routine as much as possible. It is definitely something that is mysterious to me still. It's still something that is unknown how it works. All I know, it does work. And there is some chemical reactions happening to a scientific mindset. There's definitely something chemical happening due to this method of breathing to the body, and the body is responding positively to it. So there's something to it. I don't know what it is, but it is there and it does work. The key to this whole thing I figured out was its consistency. You got to be consistent with it. You got to stay on it, and at least for a while before you see long-term results. And then, of course, as everybody, I get so well, and then you go off to tangent to do something else, and you don't start paying attention to your exercises as you should. So that's a downfall of human nature. But generally speaking, if a person can maintain consistency in doing the Takeo breathing, I think it will have tremendous impact on their health and what they're doing. It's the cheapest, it's the most effective. You don't have to go anywhere. I traveled all over the world trying to find healing for my body. I tried all sorts of techniques, supplements.
You've had lots of tests, haven't you?
Probably spent about $20,000 just on tests. And these were tests that it's just, and at the end of the day, I figured out most doctors, they know something about the body, but in reality, nobody knows anything about the body. It's too complicated, it's too vast, it is too mysterious for us to know everything about the body. So, but the body has the intrinsic mechanisms to heal itself. It has the power to know what to do in the right priority. It's just we as human beings don't give it the necessary tools to do it. So as long as the tools and environment is right, the body will do what it needs to do. And the most efficient and effective way of doing this so far, I found to be with Takeo. So I would highly recommend it. A human being can do other things, of course, as well to ease the detoxification processes. There's things they can do to help you with that. But the nuts of it, again, if somebody can do just the Takeo part consistently for a long period of time, I think that they have tremendous results for their body, physically and mentally too, honestly, because I went through a period where I was totally depressed and have had just crazy apathy that I didn't want to do anything in my life. I just wanted to just be dead, just get out of here, check out, and so it has a physical effect, but also has, I think, mental effect as well. So you'll be more positive, and again, it's all chemical reactions. So there's something going on chemically where your body is able to produce what is necessary to keep you in that in balance And so you have your improved mood. Before Buteyko, I was really sporadic in my energy. I was very sporadic in my mood swings. I was very high energy, low energy, just up and down. With Buteyko, I just became more consistent, more leveled, more matured, more from inside. I feel like I've created more internal peace where I'm able to actually do more now than I was able to do before. So it definitely has a different strength, different power. So Buteyko is sort of, it's a different fuel for the body. Okay, you got your sugars, it's a quick fix, you have the rush, and then you're dead. And then you get your healthy fats, and sort of they keep you consistent and longer going in a very leveled way. So the Buteyko to me is more consistent flow at a normal pace where you can actually then pace your life with it. That's what Buteyko has done to me physically and mentally as well. And just driving or anytime having any issues in terms of work, family or anything like that, literally 60 seconds, 120 seconds, and you're back to 80% normal. You do your Buteyko breathing, 2 minutes, you move on, and it's like, okay, it's all good. It's really a tool that doesn't cost you anything. Again, I'm in business, so I'm always looking at cost. It doesn't cost you anything, doesn't take much time, super effective, super efficient, can be utilized by anybody, anywhere. It's a good tool to have in your toolbox of being healthy and living a healthy lifestyle. So definitely we recommend that to anybody.
Got a question. You went through a very severe cleansing process after the first week of practice.
Yeah.
Do you want to say something about that?